welcome back. I'm Candice and today we are going to tour this little mini tiny sketchbook. This is from STILLMAN and BIRN. It's the Alpha series, and I attempted this really crazy thing where I try to challenge myself to finish this sketchbook in a week. Obviously, I was crazily overestimating myself. I only managed to complete this in about a month, which is not too bad. A month's pretty good. Honestly speaking, I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about in this sketchbook tour because I'll be flipping through it and just going through my stuff. It's so weird. How do you guys even do it? Anyway, I asked my followers on IG if they've got any questions about this sketchbook, and I'll try to slot in the answers as and when it makes sense, and hopefully it all works out. Let's go! Yay! We're finally getting started on this. So this is my little sketchbook, and here is my first spread that I drew a really long time ago, way before I even decided to have this sketchbook challenge. And seriously guys, oh my god, I really hate drawing on the first few spreads because they're always the hardest and they always turn out the shittiest. So let's jump into our first question. Someone asked, was there a theme in mind when you filled up this sketchbook? Answer is nope. I don't usually have a theme. It works best for me when I don't restrict myself in any way whatsoever. So I just try to relax and draw whatever that comes to my mind. Otherwise, I'll just create some random shapes and try to make characters out of them. It's quite a useful trick, so you can give it a try someday and tell me if it works for you. Next question. What is your favorite color scheme for your art? I think it's pretty obvious by now that my fave colors are pink, blue, and yellow. So these are my go-to colors that I know can never go wrong for me, but I'm also starting to explore different color palettes now, like adding more greens and maybe orange to the mix. So does fishball and fish cake help with my drawing? No. I'll be more than thankful if they don't walk all over my paint and my desk and leave paw prints around. So with them just lying nearby is more than good enough. What are your process pain points and inspo? Actually, I'm super chill when I'm sketchbooking, but I hate to say this, but I really do not like drawing at the beginning of the book. So as much as possible, I will start somewhere in the middle or maybe 1/4 way in. So if I don't like anything, it's easier for me to ignore as a whole until I get a bit more comfortable, and then I go back to draw in the front of the book. So I feel less pressured in creating nice things at the beginning, and I don't have to cover up too much. And as far as inspiration goes, I would say paying more attention to my surrounding really helps. The things that are happening around me, things I hear, things I see, because I never know when will inspiration hit. But at the same time, it is possible for anything to spark creativity. So for me, it really helps to keep a sketchbook or something that I can draw on the go. And whenever that moment comes, it's just so much easier for me to take down notes or do a quick scribble. Is it gonna be printed? Well, I don't really have plans for it right now, but I think it may be fun to do a postcard set or something. So we'll see. I'll try to make something out of it so this sketchbook doesn't go to waste. How do you manage wet media on lower GSM paper? Personally, I'm not too particular about the thickness of the paper in sketchbooks, simply because I feel that when a paper is thinner, it takes the pressure off creating something that is too perfect. So that works best for sketchbook because then it encourages me to draw more and explore more without being too concerned about the end product. Do you draw by mood or plan? I don't usually plan what I want to draw in my sketchbook, so I try to keep it as freestyle as possible, and if the composition doesn't work or if the color doesn't work, then I'll just cover it up with another piece of paper or acrylic paint and try to make the best out of it. So next up, it's not so much of a question, but someone left a message to say, I would love to see some tutorials on how to make some of the illustrations from this sketchbook. Unfortunately, I didn't film any of my process drawings at all, except for a few TikTok videos along the way. So if you are interested, feel free to search for Puffing Muffin on TikTok and you can take a look at those videos. How do you stay consistent to finish? To be honest, what kept me going was knowing that I want to film a sketchbook tour by the end of the book. So that really encouraged me to stick by it and not give up along the way. What was the most challenging part about filling a sketchbook? I think the most challenging part is really to stick by it and not give up, because I tend to do that all the time, and also finding things to draw when I absolutely have no idea what I want to put inside. And more often than not, I find that the harder I try, the more difficult it gets. So I guess the best way forward is really just to take it easy and just go with the flow. So we are down to our very last question of today, and this one is super random. Someone asked, what's your go-to comfort movie? It's so off topic. I was actually very hesitant to add this into the video because it makes no sense, but since we're already at the end of the sketchbook tour, I thought, yeah, I'll share my guilty pleasure with you. Okay, so now you know that I really enjoy watching trashy reality shows. You know, like Too Hot to Handle. They're not exactly movie per se, I know, but yeah, shows along that line, because I haven't been to the movies in a while, and if I do watch anything, it's either on Netflix, Disney Plus, or Apple TV. So there you have it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this tour, and I would love to do more tours like that. It seems fun. Only if I can finish my sketchbook. So if you have any more sketchbook questions, feel free to drop me a DM on Instagram. We'll chat more from there. Otherwise, see you soon. Bye. Bye. Fish cases. Bye. Bye. Bye.